Welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox 64. Last time we saved Peppy on Titania and also stopped an attack in Sector Beta. This time we were back in Corneria because we were on a really hard mission. It's the setup of the mission's a little bit on the dumb side. I'll go into that when we get closer. I will also be getting any items that I missed on my first run that I found out about in the meantime. We cannot get the 300 medal, sadly. So there's something really dumb in this area. If you do a thing, you actually unlock a secret mission. The problem is every time if you get a game over on the secret mission, you have to actually replay all of Corneria. So that is unfortunate and seems like a very big design oversight. I mean, I know it's supposed to be challenging, but it feels like artificial difficulty, just making you constantly replay a level over and over again because you failed a different level. So that is weird game design, to be fair. I think I have the strat for the hidden enemy though. I mean, I think I can do it. It's just a matter of how many times will I have to try it. If you can do it straight from Corneria, it would actually be easier because you have the powered up lasers. I also would recommend not trying it with the Retro R-Wing, which I did on my first attempt, and that ended very badly. Okay. What am I doing, actually? Trying to lock onto you, that's what I'm trying to do. So lock onto you. I want to grab this bomb, because I discovered that bombs are actually really good for this boss. And like our one-shots. So we definitely want that. Ow. Did I lose? Oh good, I didn't lose the thing. This is the medal for getting the other 3 medals. And this is the secret path. I pointed it out, but we just couldn't go in just because we didn't have the right upgrade at that point. And we're back to regular lasers, so that sucks. So we have to rescue Bill from all the spider drones, which we encountered a little bit earlier on. First time in Corneria, except they're not attacking a building this time. So, one thing I've actually learned is actually kind of helpful is actually, unintentionally missyncing it. Like, if you have a limited room to work around, just like sync it like off to the side, and so when you turn it, it will compensate. That sounds really weird and arbitrary, but that's actually kind of helpful. I've seen this cutscene way more times than I'd like to admit because of having to replay this mission. I think this is my 4th attempt at this recording. Yeah, because it took like 10 minutes each time to fail at this mission. So yeah. First glance, this looks like Dinosaur Planet, but I guess it's another planet called Aquarosa. And we have a boss battle. This time, it's a giant floating platform. I feel like if I wasn't recording and I could look at both screens freely, I would have a really easy time with this, but as is, this boss is actually giving me a lot of trouble. Mostly just because I can't look at both at the same time, just because of mic setups. It's hard to look away. Like look at 2 spots at once. Okay. So basically the core in the center will flash when it's about to release like an electrical pulse. So, and it's generally very, very, very hard to outrun. So I'd say be very cautious. Like try to stay as far away from the platform as you can and take shots at like this, kind of. And then just basically do that, yeah. Try to be very safe, at least if you're trying to do this first try. Bombs are like, I think one-shot the satellites if you get a perfect lineup. If you like line it up perfectly, I think it's a one-shot on the satellites, but it's easier said than done to get a one-shot. There's one more down. You want to pan out when you're trying to get away so you can actually dodge the lasers. That's something else I learned after like my 3rd attempt. That force field will wreck you, basically. So do not get hit by that at all costs. It's not a one-hit kill, but it kind of stun locks you in, and that's really bad. I did not mean to crash into the satellite, but I did clock a fair amount of damage, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, this is a visually impressive boss fight, though, even if it is hard as heck. Yeah, there's force field. Again, you do not want to get caught in it. It's really nasty. And actually very hard to avoid. Ow. The lasers don't help either. Yeah, see, like a well-placed shot it will just destroy one really easily. Whoa, okay, that was close. Yeah, for some reason the gamepad's getting really out of sync. This particular map, for some reason, it seems to get out of sync more often. It's not a big deal, but it's just a minor grievance. Destroy all the main ones, and then it rises out to sea a little bit, and then you can actually take out the remaining satellites, because there's still a few more to deal with. Like with ow, like that one. Come on, there we go. There's one, and there's two more on the sides. And I'm being tailed, I think. Which actually screwed me up because I can't really boost out of the way of anything now. We have like another minute and a half to do this, and no, 2 minutes to do this. So we should be okay if I don't screw it up. But I'll probably screw it up. Like that. So this is what happens when you get caught in the force field. You just kind of spin around out of control. Yeah, no Slippy to tell you the health meter, but it's just basically hit the targets. This reminds me of the battle in Spider-Man 2, the final boss of that game, because of the force field pulsating in and out, I think. There we go, all 9 down. Well, that took like way longer than it should have, but we are done. You got that right. I remember when that line came out, no one believed it was real. People thought it was a Photoshop because Fox is being like, "Oh, you defeated us," and he's like, "You got that right." It's just like Fox being like so smug. It's like glorious. Wow. I don't know if that's because the armor got pretty beat up. It was looking pretty beat up. Shoot, 2 minutes with the metal? Dang. That is some smooth flying there. And then what happens, actually? I'm actually legitimately curious. Okay, so it just does take you back to the main map. And we're actually apparently on an alternate route? Or, like, I'm kind of confused as to what's going on now. Like, we can warp, I see, but do we, like, get a new mission, or what? I don't really know. Hence, like, blind LP, I guess, but, I mean, it's kind of cool if it was a totally different mission, but, oh, it is. Escaping your R-Wing, time limit 7 minutes, dang. How we, oh, snap. This is intriguing. Time trial of the, Zonus mission. That's kind of cool. Problem is, do I have to beat Aquarosa every time I do this? Because if so, that would suck. I have a feeling I will. I'm sure the record time is probably something like 2 minutes or something else ridiculous like that. Speedrun tactics. I gotta go left since I went right in the previous attempt. Blow that up, and I don't know, this is a lot more fun than using the gyrocopter, to be honest. This is like way more fun. Obviously Cat won't be here to save us either. Where do we drop? Yeah, this is actually a cool concept, just replaying a level with different, like, requirements. It's kind of a cool idea. Now I'm trying to remember, what did we have to do in here? It's like we had to do something. Yeah, or not. There we go. Yeah, like, okay, was it this entrance? Yeah, it was this one. What's the other side for then? So we can just kind of fly up and then drop. That's what I'm gonna do. Which actually brings up the point that it's hilarious this mission can be done in like 7 minutes when the main mission takes like twice that, if twice that. Like that may be an overly generous estimate, twice. Drop here. And actually this will be easier, because I could probably just float up to the other side. Like this. And then skip, have it go around the outside. Just barrel roll to reposition myself. Like fly out. Wait. What button is fly again? There we go. And out we go. 50% power, and we have plenty of time. So we need to go. The problem is with me is I just get disoriented when doing stuff like this, and I have to like go the opposite direction from a different vantage point than I started. That made no sense actually. Basically, you know, I started from the other side of the area, so it was like it was confusing trying to backtrack. Here. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. Busting out all the strats here. And not very well, but I am trying. Ow. I'll probably die at the very end of the mission. That's probably what's gonna happen. Knowing my luck. Oh, bomb. It's cool. Now this one, I just did this earlier today. I'm sure I can remember what I was supposed to do here. Oh yeah, it's the wall panels. That's right. There we go. Oh, that is shorter than I thought it was. Because during the actual mission, I was like worried that I'd get clipped by that, and by the laser. They would interrupt the decryption process or whatever you'd call it. This is stressful. I just wanted to point out. This is actually really stressful. Ooh, shoot. It's actually funny because the original time limit for the evacuation was actually longer than the time limit for for this part of the mission. So whoa, okay, that was weird. I'm almost dead, but you know, we're at the end of the mission. We should be okay. I hope. Okay, that was a sharper turn than I thought it would be. Okay, this is actually a little bit intimidating. But we made it. Whew. Yeah, I'm betting the medal time was 4 minutes, unless I missed it by 3. Holy cow! You have to be like a god at this game for a lot of these attacks, time attacks. Or like really good at Star Fox in general. And then we leap back to Sector Beta. I think the reason. Wait a minute. Okay. So here's the thing, how do you play that one? Like, do you get to choose just from here? Or do you just have to loop? Okay, it is like that. That's cool. There's also a hidden thing in Area 3, which makes me wonder what the heck that is. I don't actually know. And this obviously loops around because the other path is probably not losing Peppy in the battle. My intuition kicking in. But yeah, that was very fascinating. So I guess next time we'll get back to the main plot and go to Sector Gamma. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Star Fox Zero.